It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Hurricane Lee will approach the coast of New England late this week. Dangerous surf and life-threatening rip currents will affect Puerto Rico and most of the U.S. East Coast through much of the week. There is an increasing risk of wind, coastal flooding, and rain impacts from Lee and portions of New England beginning on Friday and continuing through the weekend. Closer to home, storm chances will decrease the remainder of this week as the temperatures increase a couple of degrees every day. A cold front will push through on Saturday, which will allow for temperatures to decrease while the storm chances increase over the weekend. Conditions will continue to be unsettled, especially in the mountains and the area far east of the Rio Grande, beginning through the middle of next week. We're going to have another look at the weather following this news. As a reminder, the Otero County Commission will meet today in special session at 5 p.m. in order to discuss the actions of New Mexico Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham relating to her signed emergency order banning both open and concealed firearms in Bernalillo County. She calls it a health emergency, and that set off a stream of backlash as well as legal challenges.
There will be a resolution considered Thursday at 5 o'clock to address the governor's actions. County
Commissioner Amy Barella speaking with Crazy Radio. Her entire commentary has been posted on the KALH Crazy Radio YouTube channel, and the resolution proposed has been posted on the Alamogordo Town News website. U.S. District Judge David Urias has blocked part of the emergency public health order that suspended the right to carry guns in public across Bernalillo County. Violators would have faced civil penalties and a fine up to $5,000 by state police. I'm sure this will put an end to all of this nonsense.
I think it's time we have a really strong debate about all the other constitutional rights.
Of course you do. Keep Alamogordo Beautiful is looking for youth groups. Read that, groups catering to individuals under 21 in order to assist with the Keep Alamogordo Beautiful Youth Group Partnership. We spoke with Executive Director Sven Sears.
Keep Alamogordo Beautiful received a grant this year that provides funding to be able to help out youth group around Alamogordo to complete different projects for Alamogordo, like whether it's beautification projects, planting trees, flowers, painting, graffiti removal. Any youth group that wants to get involved, there's an opportunity at getting some funding.
Through this partnership, groups can earn up to $300 per event simply by participating in beautification projects around the city. For more information, check out keepalamogordobeautiful.org or contact the office at 575-439-4250. Keep Tularosa Beautiful has an event happening next week.
Keep Tularosa Beautiful will be having a cleanup on Saturday, 9/23/23 at the Tularosa truck stop from 9 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. Please come by, and all your trash bags, gloves, grabbers, and everything else will be supplied, and we will be giving away some T-shirts. Thank you.
Rusty Hilton speaking with KALH Radio. For more information, shoot an email to keeptularosabeautiful@yahoo.com. The Alamogordo Public Library is hosting 2 free writers' workshops facilitated by Amy Rivers next month.
This particular one is going to have to do with publishing your book or publishing your essay or, whatever. And so she's going to give all of her expertise on how that happens. And she's going to give 2 different workshops. One is for the short form, one is for long form, like if you are writing a novel or something. Then she will also, on Saturday, she will critique anything that you have already written or that that you just wrote, that you're thinking about having published, and so that's what the Saturday session will be about.
Kim Underwood, the library manager, speaking with Crazy Radio. You can see the library website or contact the library for more information. A prescribed burn is planned to begin today in the Lincoln National Forest. The Jacks Peak Fire will burn about 250 acres in an area east of Ancho. We spoke with Amanda Fry from the U.S. Forest Service earlier this week, and she told me about the hefty protocols in use during these burns.
So we don't just go out and just start a fire. There's a long process that goes into that. We monitor the weather moving up towards the tentative burn and then, the day of. So it goes up to the point where I've been, in on meetings where we're all set to go. The crews go out. They go out and do a small test burn. and they just canceled the whole thing.
Nearby residents should expect to have smoky conditions during the days of and following the ignitions. The Forest Service says smoke may be visible in and around Ruidoso, Capitan, and Ancho. The Tularosa National Honor Society's Pancake Breakfast is coming up on Saturday the 30th. We spoke with Melanie Boussier, affectionately known by students as Miss B.
So breakfast plates are $10 a plate, and that comes with your choice of plain pancakes, blueberry pancakes, or chocolate chip pancakes. And like I said, some scrambled eggs and your choice of bacon or sausage.
It is important to support these students. And again, the event is on September 30th. Well, today is Thursday. Let's go now to our good friend, Pastor Lauren Noble, for an inspirational moment.
Good morning, 95.1 listeners. This is Pastor Lauren Noble filling in for Warren Robinson. I am presently employed at a university working at the gym as a custodian. And I've never been much into sports, but recently I've been attending soccer matches, not because I really like soccer, but because they have no family here to watch them play, and they appreciate it. I encourage you to support your local athletes as well, because you might not care too much, but they do. Become a part of their community, and who knows, you just may like it more than you think, and they will appreciate it if you're at their games. So I do encourage you to support your local athletes and to get out and to be a part of their life, because it makes a big difference in their life. Let me say a prayer for us. Lord, I do pray that we will support our young people in any way that we can and encourage them and be there for them when they need it, because it's so important in their life and the life that they lead. Amen. Until we meet up again on the airwaves or in person, blessings to you.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
AlamogordoTownNews.com is a locally owned website featuring local news matters from a local perspective that affects you, and we bring it to you directly. Plus, local sports, cultural arts, and events. Online, AlamogordoTownNews.com. Owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Joseph Crutcher, age 59, of Carlsbad, was sentenced to 70 years in prison for production and distribution of child pornography. In addition to that prison sentence, Crutcher must pay $50,000 in restitution. In November of 2022, a task force officer was monitoring a website known to be used to discuss and trade child sexual abuse material. A private user contacted and provided several images of a minor performing sexually explicit contact. Through the investigation, it was found that Joseph Crutcher and his wife sexually abused 3 minors that they had access to since they were infants. Investigators also learned that Joseph recruited other men to sexually abuse one of the children. A 31-year-old man from Church Rock appeared in federal court on charges of 4 counts of aggravated sexual abuse, 1 count of sexual abuse of a minor, and 2 counts of abusive sexual contact. Nathaniel Luce, who is a registered member of the Navajo Nation, will remain in custody pending trial. That's according to a news release by Alexander M.M. Ubalis, the United States Attorney for the District of New Mexico. The arson suspect in the Clovis Walmart fire, Jimmy Guillen, age 59, was seen in Lubbock over the weekend. Clovis Police Captain Robert Tellis spoke with KLBK.
We absolutely want to be cautious if we come across him. By all means, if any citizen comes across him, our request is that they call the police and let the police come in and let the police talk to him and deal with it.
The Lubbock Police Department confirmed that he was arrested yesterday at 1:25 p.m. Court record said Guillen went into the Walmart when it was closed through a shopping cart door with a propane torch and canister with a package taped to it. Security camera footage show him grabbing multiple bottles of propane and place the torch with an open flame next to the canisters of fuel. Some evidence had blood on it. The fire caused significant damage to the Walmart in Clovis. Estimated damages are at $42 million. National Child Passenger Safety Awareness Week is next week, September 17th through the 23rd. Motor vehicle-related injuries are a leading cause of death for children under 15. Technicians are going to be available at these events to educate parents and caregivers. People will be able to ask questions and learn about common car seat errors. The New Mexico Department of Transportation says replacement car seats will be available if a technician sees that a car seat is unsafe, but there may be a $25 replacement fee and the child must be present. The event is free to attend and available to everyone. These clinics are going to take place across the state from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. on Saturday, September 23rd. Here are some nearby locations: Carlsbad at the Carlsbad Mall, Las Cruces at the Donna Ana County Health Services Center, and in Deming at the Deming Fire Department. You know, they do these things all the time, but there seems to be a city missing. It's time to put in a call to Candace Barella of the New Mexico Department of Transportation.
This is Candace.
Hi, Candace. Do you have a minute?
Yes, I do.
I'll make it real quick, I promise. First thing I want to ask you is about the upcoming car seat event happening all over the state next weekend. Why isn't there one nearer to Alamogordo?
You know, that's a good question. I will reach out to the lady that is putting these on and ask her if she can extend that to Alamogordo. That would be great, because I know there's one coming up in Carlsbad and Clovis. They've already had one in Clovis, so I'm not really sure why they're using that location again and why not extend it to Alamogordo. You're correct. So, yeah, let me see what I can do.
As of news deadline, there is no response. Sports and weather are next. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this: without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
In volleyball today, Hagerman at Capitan, Gateway Christian at New Mexico Military Institute, Cobry at Chaparral, Tularosa heads to Ruidoso. Wow! Go Lady Cats! In football today, the Tularosa JV heads to Cloudcroft, Capitan comes to the Alamogordo JV. Go Tigers! Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for mostly sunny skies and a 20% chance of showers and storms. Mostly clear tonight with a 10% chance of showers and storms. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 10% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in the basin, 84, low tonight of 58, high tomorrow 86 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today with a 40% chance of showers and storms. Mostly clear tonight with a 10% chance of showers and storms. Mostly sunny tomorrow with a 40% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 63, low tonight of 44, high tomorrow 65 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.com, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. We've also launched the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel, which will feature our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. We thank those that have subscribed to our channel. If you've not done so already, we encourage you to do so. That way you too can stay informed of the happenings in the Tularosa Basin. That concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.